إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى آله وأصحابه وأتباعه إلى يوم الدين وسلم تسليما كثيرا أما بعد. I greet you with the greetings of Islam, the greatest greetings in the world. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. What is understood by knowledge in Islam? As Muslims, we are obliged to obey who? Allah and Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, the seal of the prophets, to fulfill our purpose of existence. Why did Allah create us? Hisham, can you tell me, why did Allah create us? To worship Him. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. And we have not created the jinn and mankind except that they worship Allah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Qur'an, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم, يا أيها الذين آمنوا أطيعوا الله وأطيعوا الرسول ولا تبطلوا أعمالكم. All you who believe, obey Allah and obey His Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and render not vain your deeds. It is for this reason that our whole life should be based on the teachings found in the Qur'an and the Sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Regarding following the Sunnah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Hashr, وَمَا آتَاكُمُ الرَّسُولُ فَخُذُوهُ وَمَا نَهَاكُمْ عَنْهُ فَانْتَهُوا وَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ إِنَّ اللَّهَ شَدِيدُ الْعِقَابِ. And whatsoever the Messenger giveth you, take it. And whatsoever He forbiddeth you, abstain from it. And keep your duty to Allah. Lo, Allah is stern and reprisal. With the guidelines just mentioned, the question of first said may be answered with the following hadith. Abdullah ibn Amr ibn al-As radiyallahu anhu narrated that the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, knowledge consists of three things: the decisive verses, meaning the Qur'an, the authentic hadith, and prescriptions rightly deduced from the truth. And what is beside them is superfluous, meaning all the other subjects, the other knowledge that you may attain in this world for the purpose of this life only is extra. If you excel in them, it is good for you. But what is most important is the knowledge of the Qur'an and the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. Muslims all over the world have always posed the question, what is the ruling on seeking Islamic knowledge? Who can tell me, what is the ruling? Is it something that is mustahab, highly recommended? Is it mubah, something that you can do or you cannot do? Is it makruh, hateful? Or is it haram? What do you think it is? Who can tell me? Who knows? What is the ruling of seeking knowledge in Islam? It is farz, it is a must, obligatory for all Muslims to seek knowledge. Many people believe that Islamic knowledge should be left to the ulama, to the people, the scholars of Islam, and the asatid, all the ustad. They think that Islam is only for them, and we should keep what is for ourselves. Unfortunately, there is usually a great divide between those who are learned in Islamic knowledge and those who have mastered quantum physics, macroeconomics, agriculture, whatever you have. Many people even imagine any correlation between material affluence and grasp of religious knowledge. The rich are the businessmen, while those of faith remain in mosques and madrasas. To know the ruling of Islamic knowledge, refer again back to the hadith. The Prophet ﷺ said, Anas bin Malik reported that Allah's Messenger ﷺ said, seeking of knowledge is incumbent, a must upon every Muslim, and there is no exception. Everyone should seek knowledge, as the famous saying goes, from the cradle to the grave, from when you are small up until you meet your Lord, inshallah, in the day of judgment, as clear as daylight is called. Analyzing today's situation, the mass has been divided with respect to the level of Islamic knowledge, as well as the degree of soundness, meaning how authentic, because, as you are aware, there are those who do some Islamic practices which we think is crazy, out of this world. As a matter of fact, a couple of weeks ago we have found on YouTube what is known as Islamic breakdancing. You know breakdancing? Yes, so there's this breakdancing Sufi Muslim who's doing all the worm move and spinning on his head and stuff, and he's doing it in front of a so-called sheikh. You think this is Islam? No, because why not? Does it have any basis in the Qur'an and the Sunnah? Did Allah say, oh, you believe, dance like whoever that person, so and so on? Is that the way? No, okay. There are those who have merely not, meaning zero knowledge. No knowledge at all. Unfortunately, the reality is that it is not only the non-Muslims who have no knowledge about Islam, it is also our Muslim brothers and sisters who have nothing at all in terms of Islamic knowledge. Many fall under this banner, many of whom have grown into a life of ignorance, spoon-fed, distorted and unfounded information, to the point that they will say, oh, if you have a beard, you are a terrorist. Issues like that one. Or if you are wearing like this so-and-so, then you should be just kept in the masjid, in the madrasa only, period. You cannot go around acting like a pure Muslim. If you are to tell someone, Assalamu alaikum, and shake your hand with the right hand, you'll be thinking, do I know you? Is this correct? No. You have to spread salam between everyone. So they have matured in other knowledge. You find them working in the top places. You find them that they have all the knowledge in terms of, say, physics. They are almost atheists even. And developed for this life, and die only for this life. They either have no love for the true way of life, or even hate it. All the while bearing Muslim names. His name is Muhammad. His name is Ahmad. At the same time, when we look at him, does he look like a Muslim? Does he know anything about Islam? The answer, unfortunately, is no. And then, there are those who have some knowledge, but at insufficient levels. So they have small knowledge only about Islam. They were raised on the very basics. They know that who we worship? Allah. Who is our Prophet? Muhammad. And that's it. Do they know about prayer? They don't know about prayer. They only know that prayer is when you are already, it is the must for you maybe when you are already wearing a mustache, or when you are big enough that you can wear your hijab and it looks better for you. And when you are small, then no practice in the masjid. Nothing whatsoever. The men maybe seem praying, yes they're praying, but when? Only on Friday. That is the only time we find them praying. And there are those who are fasting, but when? Only in Ramadan. Is that a true Muslim? No. That is